Okay, so today we've got 3 painters, 5 manufacturers, and we're going to see who's got the best Vietnam minis.
What you should do really, Wayne, is just glue them to the end of a stick, pop them in a tin of emulsion and just flick them. There you go. Job done.
So today I'm joined by Phil, Matt and Wayne. Thank you for joining me, guys.
You're welcome.
And we're going to run through 5 manufacturers. So we've got Gringo 40s, Empress Miniatures, Full Metal Miniatures, Parkfield Miniatures and the Assault Group.
For me, I thought this was probably one of the better sculpts, was the Gringo 40s one, especially on the face, around the face, the nose, the mouth, and that sort of area, and the kit as well. It was really, I found it to be quite clearly defined when I was painting it. I enjoyed painting this miniature quite a lot.
Yeah, I did actually. When I first picked it up, I didn't think it was actually that well defined as the mould. But once I started painting, it did.
Yeah.
It did start taking the shades and contrast really well, which brought out that detail. But when I first opened it, I thought it seemed very bland. But the finished article actually does really show up some detail.
Yeah, I've had Gringos before, and this is one of the newer ranges that haven't been released that long. It's the US Army with the M14, and I had some flash between the rifle and the arm, which a couple of strokes of a file soon got rid of. But yeah, I really like Gringo. I think they're very well cast, very good sculpts, nice posing. So yeah, I'm a fanboy.
The soldier that I had here was cool. He had a lot of gear on him, like on his black jacket, and he's got like ammo bandoliers and all sorts of pouches and things. The face, I didn't think the face was as good as the Gringo one, but the rifle was nice, and especially around the fingers as well. There's some good detail there. That's what I thought about that.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I've got Empress already. Paul Hicks Sculpt, who's probably one of the most prolific sculptors in wargaming at the moment. Great posing, laden down with equipment. This one's got the M1955 flat jacket, and the whole range is based on the Battle of Hue at New Year's '68.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so a lot of it, the figures are taken from actual photographs during the battle.
Oh, wow.
One in particular in the range, we haven't got it here, but it's got like a octopus type stuffed toy stuffed in the back of his helmet.
Oh, right.
That's quite a well-known photograph.
So your lights back on now, anyway.
My lights.
Yeah. When you were painting these, you had a power cut in some marbles, didn't you?
Well, if the power does go out when I'm painting, I just adopt the Wayne Quigley technique of
Sponge.
yeah. What you should do really, Wayne, is just glue them to the end of a stick, pop them in a tin of emulsion and just flick them. There you go. Job done.
Dip and flick.
Stick and flick.
Did anybody find it quite needed double cleaning? I found that was the dirtiest one I had.
No clean-up required on my one.
No, there's no bits on this one.
No, that one I had to clean it twice before it started giving me dark water.
I found I thought it was like an error in the mould or something with the strap on the rifle, like the rifle sleeve. So initially I thought there were some bits that needed to come off, but yeah, it was fine. It's good.
But again, that brought up detail really well.
Right, nice.
So
there's a lot going on with these ones.
Yeah.
On their kit and that. Yeah. I think my guy's got some grenades as well on his belt. Maybe like a smoke grenade, which I liked. Like I've not bought Full Metal Miniatures before, but the mould, as we discussed this before, and it was the only mould that came, the arms and the rifle were a separate piece that would have needed probably like pinning and gluing, I think, to stick in place. Yes. Am I right in thinking everyone carried a couple of belts of ammo for the M60?
Yeah, everybody carried ammo draped over them because they just went through so much of it.
Sure. because the M60 was really heavy as well, wasn't it? They call it the pig.
They called it the pig.
Yeah.
Well, I've got a Marine rifleman, and he had a separate right arm and left hand moulded onto the rifle, which were glued onto the figure. But it's a really good fit, and looking at it, you wouldn't know it was a two-part figure. Again, lots of nice kit, water bottle, ammo bandolier, pouches, etc. And he's also got a belt of ammunition strung across his chest. So yeah, another good one.
Yeah, I found the second arm quite easy to put together.
Right. Okay.
I've tried a couple of ways. I tried super glue, which I found was a little bit too loose, so I ended up having to use a bit of solder and just try and.
Oh right.
Yeah, which I don't think it came out too bad. A little bit of movement, but no, I do like that one. That's come up really well.
Okay. So at this point, I just want to say this is a new format for a show. If you're enjoying it, please put something in the comments to let us know. And also, are there any particular ranges you'd like us to look at in the future? So with that said, we'll get straight back to the show.
I like this a lot. I found it to be probably the way it was, all the equipment and everything was lined up. I found it to be the easiest one to get paint on without like the mold lines and things. I found it easy to see. Sometimes for me, I don't know whether it's my eyesight that's going in my old age, but once I've painted it its base colour, I have trouble picking out where one bit of kit ends and another bit of kit begins.
Yeah, I can tell.
I use my left hand liberally.
Feels
But
like someone else is painting it then. If you use
yeah,
it
if you leave it. I found this to be easy to paint. I don't think it's the most detailed sculpt, but I liked it because it was, as a guy that's not painted, as you can tell, I'm only going to sell it for a while. I found that one to be the easiest to paint.
Yeah, I mean, when I looked at it, I thought it's possibly the least detailed of the five, but when he painted up really well. And it's probably, out of the five, possibly my favourite figure.
Right.
Okay. It's a nice pose. I like the advancing pose. Again, he's got some nice kit, bandolier, water bottle, a satchel attached to his belt, a packet of cigarettes or something stuffed into his helmet band. And yeah, I know about the figures. I've not bought them before. Possibly a fraction smaller maybe than the Empress, but not everyone is the same size, so he will definitely be getting used on my table.
Brilliant.
And mine obviously disappeared from leaving your hands to getting home, so mine's become a tunnel rat now, so you don't need to be able to see him.
Oh, very nice.
I mean, the way you painted that, it really blends in with this background.
Yeah, that's it.
Best camouflage I've ever seen.
I pride myself on that.
Yeah. You don't say that very often. Yeah, it's a nice pose. My only thing is possibly a little bit light on kit. All this guy's got is a water bottle and a knife and a couple of ammo pouches, but you know, in action, would you want to be running around in your great big backpack, your Alice pack or whatever? You'd strip that off probably so you can move a lot faster, keep a lower profile. But yeah, and again, another nice figure. Very little cleanup. I like the pose. The face is very good.
I find the hands are very big though. Does anybody else?
Yeah.
Their hands seem a little bit out of scale.
Banana fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Disproportionate.
Yeah, I mean, most Wargame figures I've ever bought are kind of have banana fingers.
Yeah, well, they're all at sort of 4
I suppose
foot
it's
scale, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's a hard thing to sculpt,
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
But they just seem a lot. You know, the rest of them seem quite good on the hands.
Again, going back to the previous one, the one before that, his hands look better. I don't know, more defined. They look like fingers as opposed to. I think for me, this figure is probably in the middle somewhere of favourite. it neither struck me as amazing or
Yeah.
terrible.
I think it's quite an old range. They've been around for a few years. Yeah, they're not bad. They've got some
Yeah.
nice packs.
Yeah, and I love the the tops that they've got on. You've got all the wrinkles in them, so they they look well worn
Yeah.
uniforms
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.